I was raised a farm boy, sweet potato farmer. And I left the farm and drove a Pepsi-Cola truck delivering Pepsi-Cola. Then I would come home and I had a little building in my backyard to where I would unplug my electric stove and plug my welder in my backyard. And that's how I got started.
For many of us, a dump truck was considered an essential toy of choice as a child. Even today, the sight of a dump truck, on the road, or releasing a load, brings back fond memories of playdays gone by. Before a truck can actually become a dump truck, it needs a dump truck body. But what you may not know is that many of the dump truck bodies are done right here in Dunn, North Carolina, recognized as the dump truck body capital of the world. Pat Godwin Sr. is the man responsible for Dunn's dubious distinction through the creation of Godwin Manufacturing nearly a half-century ago. Before that, he was involved in the dumping of a different kind to start production of a well-known drink in North Carolina.
Well, the Mountain Dew, when it came out, I had just gone to work with Pepsi-Cola. And I worked in the mixing room where they mixed the formula. And me and another guy were putting the sugar in the mixing tank. And we flipped the coin on who was going to do it first. And he won.
Godwin's decision to drop the news to his young family that he was leaving a stable job of trucking soft drinks to crafting dump truck beds fell on a rather interesting day, April 1st, 1966.
I went home and I told my wife I had quit my job. She said, April Fool's Day. I said, well, you can call it April Fool's Day if you want to, but I quit my job. And she cried for a week. She thought it was the end of the world.
But Godwin Manufacturing is now a worldwide entity, producing over 10,000 dump truck bodies a year from its combined facilities in Dunn and plants in Ohio, Kentucky, and Utah. They also build for many state transportation departments on the eastern seaboard, including this version for North Carolina. Godwin's success caught the eye of billionaire businessman Warren Buffett, who wanted to buy the company.
Yeah, we went back and forth for 17 years. And finally I told him, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I have family that's interested in it. My children, they're interested in it. Why would I sell? I'm enjoying what I'm doing. And I don't have to sell.
Spreading over 3 generations, Godwin Manufacturing is the largest family-owned and operated truck equipment manufacturing company in the country. But family members can forget about favoritism on the job.
I hate to say that we're not family, but when we're at work, we're not family. And I think that's the way it should be. Outside of work, we're family again. When I see Pat at work, I refer to him as Pat. Outside of that, he's my grandfather. And that's just the way it's been, and it works.
We don't always agree, but I do have a boss, and it is very rewarding. We all work together as a team. I've done this ever since I was 8 years old, so I really don't know anything any different. This is the way I was brought up, and this is the work ethic that we have that was ingrained in us.
An ethic that elevated a 6th grade dropout to dump truck body expert.
It's been very challenging over the years, but I'm one that I don't give up. And don't say you can't do it, because you're 50% defeated when you say, I can't do it. And you won't do it. I say, I can do it.